What's up, guys? It is Rue with Straight Up with Rue. And today I have to bring something to the attention of what I'm doing because I was in the process of making a video that was a self-help video, especially with renovations and projects around the house and who to look for, especially in the midst of COVID. Now, what I discovered in this process, doing all the 5 fact check websites that I also introduced in that last video, I talked about Heritage Roof and Gutters. Now, Heritage Roof and Gutters, on paper, on Google, all the Google reviews, everything was lining up perfectly. What I was teaching was how to look for companies based off their Google reviews, and then to make sure they're actually legit on their Google reviews, to make sure they're actually really good and to say who they are, not just cheating the system, I gave 5 different places you can look. Now, those 5 places are also mentioned in my last video, but here's a little refresher. First things first, you're going to have Google. Then after Google, you're going to do opencorporate.com. That's where I went to find out how long he has been in business. So what I learned about Heritage Roof and Gutters is that they have been in business since 14 July 2020. So about a year ago, 11 months ago to be exact. It also introduces you to the website, It also introduces you to their address. So you're going to want to remember the address. So you're always going to copy and paste that. And I'll tell you later on this video what you will do after that copy and paste. Now, after you go into opencorporate.com, you see that his business, he stated in 14 July 2020. So good. Everything is checking out from opencorporate.com and Google. Sweet. So then we're going to open the Better Business Bureau. Now, mind you, the Better Business Bureau gives you a grade. It ranks you all the way from A+ all the way to NR, not rating. Some grades on there, like A- are due to how long you have been there. So when we go into Better Business Bureau and we type in Heritage Roof and Gutters, we also see that his business is matching up in the city, which was Harker Heights, Texas. So we're going to click on everything in the last video, and then we read why. So we read here what his grade was about. This is where everything got really crazy and really shady. While I was reading, I looked on the Better Business Bureau. He was accredited since the 26th of March of 2021, right? And mind you, remember, Open Corporate said he's been in business since 11 months ago. But then in the beginning of that video, I went over all these reviews showing people how awesome this guy was. Well, it backfired. What I definitely discovered from these Google reviews, because I found it very odd that he had been in business for 11 months. The Better Business Bureau accredited him 3 months ago, right? So March 26th, April, May. Oh, shoot. Yeah, even I was wrong on the math. Even though it still adds up to the wrong thing, right? Nothing that on the reviews were making sense with how many reviews he had. Now, at the time of this video, he had 44 5-star reviews. 44. That drew my attention in immediately. There are other companies in this area that have been around way longer, but their reviews were not even half of what he had. Probably not even a third. I don't even think there was a fraction. That's how I was like, man, this dude must be killing it, right? No, completely wrong. So I wanted to do something. So that's why I pulled up Bellcat. So what Bellcat does is Bellcat actually fact check their address. So once you have that address, so whoever your contractor is, if that address matches on there, they can't nickel and dime you and peace out. They're not going to do a job, take your money, and dip out, because guess what? You're going to know where to find them. You're going to know where to find them. You ain't even got to call a po-po. Now, call a po-po, you don't need to. You're going to find them. You know what I'm saying? So after we found that out on the Better Business Bureau, we went into Bellcat, right? So in Bellcat, we went into property search, I am showing this video on this video, on this one. And then we typed in their address, which happened to be, if you remember, it was right here. 1907 Guinevere Lane. That is French. You ever watch Mermaid? That crab or whatever lobster, that dude had a dope accent. Was like French though. What did I say before? So we find out in Belcad, Ashley Nicole Hale is the owner of 1907 Guinevere Lane. Okay. So I wanted to put a name to a face. So I'm nosy and I looked up Ashley Hale on Facebook. So what I came to discover, everyone, this is Ashley Hale, right? Also, I wanted to introduce you to Google Comments. These are all the names, right? And I went into no specific order during all of this, by the way. I just grabbed random names. So I started with the newest. Now this is the newest one, right? But this is how dumb they are, because I literally did this when there was only 44 reviews, and the last person I had to do it on was Molly House. What I discovered, but then because everything was not matching with all the reviews, and I'm gonna reveal every name that I went through. But Molly House was the last one I saw at 44, right? And she left no comments whatsoever. Thank you, Molly. It has been wonderful working with you on your renovation project and the replacement of your roof and gutters. I also determined if there was no comment, Travis was responding in a sales tactic with open-ended statements. Kind of like, well, if someone came, well, what do you guys do? He already answered it right there in his review. But then, a day ago, yesterday, on May 25th, her husband, Brian House, left a review as well. Yeah, mind you, you'd be like, oh man, maybe he just didn't get time. No, dude, because then the response even changed. How dumb are you? Why would you respond with a different response? You should have said the same thing. Thank you, Brian, for the review. What review? I'm glad we could get your roof fixed up before the move. So you're telling me that Molly put on a roof a week ago, and then her husband needed a repair right before they moved? Okay, right? And then now I still got doubters. Gotcha. Okay, for everyone who's just seeing this for the first time, I'm going to show you something here with all the names. These are one of the names. We're going to go to Melissa Gardner. One of the reviews. Right here. Melissa Gardner, everybody. Right here. She's also married to Andrew Gardner. Remember that name. Okay? So if you go on here, there's Andrew G. Remember here? Andrew Gardner, Andrew G. A month ago, he left this review. Right? Well, where's Melissa, you say, right? Okay, remember Andrew left a review a month ago. Let's go find Melissa. Right there, guys. Then Melissa left a review. I definitely recommend Heritage to anyone needing a roof repair. The workers were very nice and worked efficiently. I love my new roof. So, the job was immaculate. So Melissa got a roof 2 months ago. Thank you for taking the time to leave us a review. Your reviews look great. And changing your color up to match your brick was a great choice. Sale tactic. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to improve your home. Travis, right? Well, we'll see what the husband. We never read the husband's reviews, right? I just wanted to show you the connection. Guys, also in my first video, I walk you through the steps. So watch that one. All right, and then husband, Andrew says, it was time for a much needed upgrade, and these guys came out and did an awesome job. The crew is hardworking and good at what they do. I will be recommending their service to anyone I know in need of a roof repair installation. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the review. It has been pleasuring work with you. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. So in the matter of 2 months, Andrew and Melissa Gardner got 2 roofs on one freaking house, right? Why are you hating? I'm not hating. I will never hate on someone's grind. I don't like people who are moving up in the grind not working. So I called also every city, and in my last video, they only had 3 permits pulled, and he has 45 reviews. So if you do the math, right, since he's been around 12 months ago, 11 months ago, we're going to say, I don't have a calculator, but that's pretty much how many roofs he's already done. Okay, cool. Let me go to his Heritage Roofing Gutters Facebook. Can someone answer to me why I was on their Facebook and he had no reviews? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody? And if you don't believe me, what does this say? 0 out of 5. He has no reviews. He has 1. This was probably the only real person he has helped, because he's probably one of those 3 permits that were pulled, right? We give him that. He is a real contractor, but what he's doing is fake. What makes me even more mad is when I read his background, what they solely preach about is this right here. Choosing roofing company to perform work on your home can be stressful. We work hard to put your mind at ease while thoroughly explaining the full process of the job at hand, and then following through with our promise, integrity, professionalism, and reliability. These are just a few of the characteristics we live by. Our customers become our family, and we look forward to working with you. Yeah, that's 100%. Because the only family I know that's like this is families that don't work out. So it makes me wonder, why are people doing this? Guys, you got to be careful when you look at these reviews. This is Travis Miller. This is his wife, Travis Miller's wife. Also, guys, their grandparents are all on their page. How do I know this? Because, yeah, after I kept digging and digging, I had to see who the heck Travis was. So let's find out. Get out of here. That's Ashley, everyone. Go to her post. I love us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Travis, owner of Heritage Roofing Gutters, owner of fraudulent Google reviews, owner also of a roofing company that has no reviews on the Better Business Bureau either. He doesn't have reviews on Yelp, and he doesn't have reviews on Facebook. Why? I'll answer that too. Because the Better Business Bureau, they check to make sure your reviews are legit. So he finessed Google, and all these people that are fighting in this day and age right now, who are trying to do everything to keep their business alive, they're getting stonewalled by a guy who just wants to cheat the system because he doesn't want to work for his money. That's fake. That's no integrity at all. And ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys all to know that these are her parents. Jim Hale, Susie Mitchell Hale, Lattimore is on there, Jenna Brown wrote a survey, Brandy Mena wrote a survey, Jillian Jacko wrote a survey, Crystal Peters, Daisy McAllister, Jennifer Mortimer, Robert Hibbert, Sally Mendoza, Melissa Gardner, Logan McNally, Amanda Mortimer, Ella Kestrel, Erica Mattia, Laura, who changed her name, is Tillman Oaks, Nelson Miranda. All of these guys influenced the integrity behind this business by writing a fake review. 45 reviews. Maybe 4 of them are real. The rest are just fabricated to make his company look like he has made it. But guys, it's not everything that's just fake. If his reviews are fake, then maybe his product on his websites are fake. Maybe they're from his old job he was at. So if you guys want to get involved, want me to expose people that are falsifying evidence or whatever you want to call it. I just wanted to say that it sounded cool, like a detective, but are false. I'm not even going to use that word. If you know of a business that is fake, that are using their reviews, that are writing them themselves or having people write them and they don't even have the perfect service and you don't know about their service, if you want to expose people that are fake, this is what's wrong with corporate America. This is what's wrong with everyone. People are dying out there. People are struggling to keep their businesses they've had for 30, 40, 50 years. But people like this guy, they're snakes. They're wolves in sheep clothing. The people he touches, the friends of Ashley Hale. Heritage Roof and Gutters is not the right answer. If you don't believe me, watch the other video I post. If you have questions, DM me. If you want to hate, I don't care. I'm just trying to show you guys how to save money. And this is what you'll find sometimes. Fake contractors. Go to the Better Business Bureau. Check it out. Call the cities. Everything I'm telling you is public knowledge. Her Facebook is not private. I'm sorry. She wasn't smart. Like, if you're going to write fake, false reviews, at least block your friends list. Or at least put, like, a different name like your friends did at times. Roof and Gutters out of Harker Heights, Texas. She even follows that page. Guys, she doesn't even follow it. That's probably the only smart thing she did do. Not follow the page. But leaving your friends list, opens list, and your profile private, not to the public. Just saying. So let's just look it up. Heritage Roof and Gutters on Facebook. Right? Again, we're here. That's them, guys. Beware of this. If you see it, run. If you see any of this, I bet you it's from other houses. That does it for today. This is Straight Up with Rue. And I'm sorry. I'm just straight up. Have a blessed day.
Life's too short to get it all right.